3-3 instead of 4-2. Yeah, but we're 3 competitors and they only compete 2. Only have 2 competitors. And if they win the first one, they're going for Johnny, not us. Right?
Yeah.
And we all have a chance to play in the veto. I mean, there's no sure thing for 6 anyways.
No,
and would you rather leave James in, who, if he wins in the one, oh, let me tell you, you'll be his double eviction target all day long.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
Over Austin or the
because
Twins? Or?
Because he's scared of you. You're going to win shit that he can't win. Not that James is going to win any double eviction HOH, but...
You really think he'd come after me before anyone else when he sees all the giant...
You're going to go up next to me. If I go up, we're going up together. If he wants to make a big move, maybe by then, if we've already gotten rid of one twin, you kept him, there's no reason to go after that duo. Why not go after a stronger duo like you and Johnny Mac in his mind? People who are more likely...
Me and Johnny Mac, I could see him putting up.
That's a possibility, but he already hates me. If he's going to put one of you up, I feel like he'd put me up.
It'd be me and you. That would be at Final 6, though. Or next week.
Right.
Could be next
I
week.
think getting rid of James is the easiest because we have less plays with him. We have wiggle room the other way. But, of course, there's chance. Like, yeah, if everything goes wrong. Ideally, one of the Us twins win this week and take out James. And then only 2 of them are playing for double eviction.
And then
we have everyone playing for double eviction.
And
we
then,
have 3.
And
3 on 2, and one of them is probably Julia. So we probably have 3 on 1.
And then we play.
And then we play. That's the best case scenario.
You want to wait till 6, is what you're telling me.
If they win
this
week.
stays with everything this...
If they,
this
yeah,
is between
yes,
us,
but I want to do what and I think the best case scenario is to do it the way with Austin's blessing. That way you're only pissing off like...
But are you suggesting I throw this HOH?
No. I think we have to fight for it. Best case scenario. Now it depends. If James is out,
Then maybe.
Then if James is out, absolutely you should.
Really?
Why would you win?
Because what if James wins veto? Johnny goes.
Yeah. You're never going. You don't need to worry about it.
I don't want Johnny to go.
Yes, but okay.
Right.
Yeah, aren't you kind of indifferent between one side of the house or the other?
Right.
It's like kind of like none specifically targeting us. I guess it is better for us to have Johnny because they have loyalties over here, but
Right.
we take out the right person over here and they don't.
It's just if James can actually go.
James, he'd have to get so lucky to win 2 vetoes in a row.
Johnny did it.
He'd have to get so lucky. They gave him the perfect one. The hide and seek was fucking perfect.
His second veto.
Yeah, the first one, not everyone was trying their hardest. Becky wasn't trying her hardest. I don't think I was trying my hardest.
What would James do? You don't think James would be willing to make a deal?
Yeah, maybe, but...
Would he keep it?
It's too much of an X factor.
This stays between us, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously. Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Okay.
We verified this 700 times.
I know.
So I think if James is in, you need to fucking try hard. If James isn't in, why wouldn't you throw it?
I could go up.
If you went up, you have the votes. You would never be against anyone. You would have votes one way or the other.
Right.
Do you realize that? It's 2 and the HOH.
Because no one would put us up next to each other. Because Us twins.
Only James.
Us twins would James put.
And so if James is out and you then throw it, anyone else, it's not.
Because
if you go up.
Us twins would put up James and Johnny.
Yes. James and Johnny, and if James happens to pull himself down and you go up as a pawn, because you'd probably be a vote for Johnny anyways, it probably makes you, this is probably your best case scenario.
It's me and Johnny go up next to each other again.
But wouldn't you rather than have to vote him out?
Right.
So.
Me and Johnny go up again.
Yeah, and you 100% have the votes, just like you did the first time. So.
We need him.
I know. Well, we don't need anyone. But it's our ideal scenario.
Right.
Yes.
Because that's if Austin, but that's only if Austin wins HOH.
Yes, our ideal scenario is Us Twins win and James stays the target.
Right.
If James wins veto, then that's rotten. Now, if Johnny wins, that's okay too. It's tied.
HOH?
If Johnny wins this week,
Who would
and
he go after?
He's gonna go after the Twins. And if he goes after the Twins, this is my guess. He could go after Austin. I don't know.
He'll go after one of the three of them.
I think that after he talks to Austin, he's gonna go for the Twins. That's what I think.
Okay.
Based on from like my feel of pulse.
So our best case scenario would be either Johnny or...
He goes for the Twins, and if Liz wins the veto though, he might put up Austin, and then he's the target. And who knows?
Right.
But if we break them up, and then it's 2 on one side, and we're 2 fighting going into HOH, and James is in there.
in Final 6?
There's room with James to make a deal to go for the remaining 2 Austrian people during the double eviction.
You're just nervous about James in F6.
Yeah, but actually not really even because he's the least likely to win that type of HOH, I think.
We can't bet on what type of competition that'll be.
Aren't double eviction ones always?
Well, if that's a double eviction, yes.
Yeah, I think it's going to be.
And then we get rid of...
And then we take it from there. We can't think too far ahead.
I know, I'm just thinking about next week.
So you're not sure what your motivations are?
Yeah.
Well, think about it. We have all day tomorrow.
We do.
All right? We have all day to go back over it tomorrow. I know you're worrying, but don't let it worry you too much. Get some sleep. We'll talk about it more tomorrow. And just, we keep this stuff between us and us only. I don't do this talk with anyone else.
Yes, nor do I.
None of that talk going on with anyone else.
Nor do I.
Hell no. So,
I'll keep studying with Johnny.
yeah, good. Yeah, he needed it. Fuck. You kicked his ass.
I did.
Yeah, and the girls are good too. So
I know.
if you want Johnny to beat them.
Let me see. Is he... I would say he's down for the night, but he was never up for the day.
And I'm so confused. I think he's practicing his days.
I hope so.
He did say he was gonna say he was sleeping and just practice his days.
Good.
What?
If I was the next HOH and James kept me safe, and I kept James safe, would he go after me in the next week?
A lot depends. He does get along really well with the twins, Austin.
He does?
Haven't you noticed?
No.
Megan, James, Austin, and the twins?
No.
They're extremely tight. What do you
Really?
mean? Pop ball, all that shit. What?
That's also us, though.
Yes, but they get along well. Now, great. So there's always there's the possibility you could target them. There's the possibility. I can't claim to understand how James thinks.
Okay.
I would just say I feel it's a bigger risk because we don't control him.
Right.
That's it. We have a say with everyone else, which means we're not a target.
But just if we take a swing at James and miss, and then someone else goes.
There's no, well, even if you want to take a swing at him, we could also, you don't have to necessarily front door him because everyone's going to play the veto anyways, basically. You could just put up the other, but now you're going to piss them off. Now you're going to piss off someone you're working with, which is way more dangerous.
I know.
So, yeah, you got to put James up with a pawn and
But we'll
go
talk
from
more
there.
tomorrow.
But it's, and that's only if James is still in. And if James is not still in, the easiest scenario for you, I believe, is to throw because it's going to put yourself in a tough spot unnecessarily. Granted, there's always a very small risk, but I'm in the same spot, and that's what I would do if you ask my advice.
Okay.
That's how I played a lot of the HOHs. I go in with knowing who needs to be out before I'm willing to.
So do I.
You do the same shit?
Yeah.
Same shit? Great minds think alike. All right, give me a hug. I said it first. All right, good night.
That's why when Julia was out, I knew I was good to throw at Disneyland.
To what?
That's why when Julia was out, I knew I was safe, so I could throw at Disneyland after Julia dropped.
That's funny. Good night.
I know.